Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IAS. In today's video, we will be discussing a current affair topic. That is, what happens to West Asia, or is there any restructuring in West Asia post the Syrian president, your Bashar al-Assad, has fled the country and taken political asylum in Moscow. In this topic, we will be discussing as to why is it in news, what is the relevance of it, who are the players who are controlling Syria as of right now and what is happening, and then what is its impact on West Asia. This is brought to you by your faculty, Sushma Kip. Previously, that is before the fall of Bashar al-Assad or your Syrian government, this was the control of Syria, or Syria was controlled by factors such as your red border, whatever is there, this was controlled by your Syrian government or your Bashar al-Assad. Your Turkey had its claims on these portions. So this. Whereas the non-state actors, which means like your present day Muhammad al-Jolani, HTS, they were the ones who were controlling the remaining portions. But this condition has reversed post the fleeing of your Syrian president. Majority of it is now controlled by your non-state actors or your HTS. Now when I say HTS, Muhammad al-Jolani, who is the leader of it, has managed to bridge unity among the opposition to oust the Syrian government. So now these actors are all together controlling your Syrian government. Understand? What is the impact of the fleeing of Bashar al-Assad, especially when it comes to Iran and Hezbollah? Now Iran, which was backing Assad government, has lost one of its arm, which means its supply chain to Hezbollah is getting compromised. One of the ways where Hezbollah was getting the supply chain from Iran was through your Syria. But now that has been cut, and your HTS, which has now come in, that is Muhammad al-Jolani, has straightforward laid a statement stating Iran's days in Syria are now over. Iran's ambition of its old Persian glory is now over. Which ends Iran's ambition. Forget old Persian glory. It is now very much under pressure to protect its own security and sovereignty. Abraham Accords, one of the reasons, where was Iran when Bashar al-Assad needed him? One of the things is, when US wanted to go ahead with Abraham Accord, bringing it to Syria, your Bashar al-Assad has mentioned in a TV interview that he was okay in trying to normalize relationship in Golan Heights, which is under your Israel. So which meant he was trying to go against the axis of resistance, or it is an informal body. Axis of resistance, what is it? It is an informal body which is created by your Iran. But the same axis of resistance is called, during your Bush administration, it was called as axis of evil. Because that is what they claimed your axis of resistance is. That is, they in simpler words, axis of resistance means trying to protect Middle East peace and stability from your world leaders who are trying to bring their polarity politics into Syria. When I mean axis of resistance, look at this. This is the axis of look at this. These are your axis of resistance, which is backed by your Iran. Now your axis of resistance is severed arm when it lost Syria. What does fleeing of Bashar al-Assad mean to the war in Gaza? Now Israel is using this as an opportunity to remilitarize the Golan Heights. Because now with Syria, which was backed by Iran, is gone, which means Iran's influence on Golan Height has reduced, which means Syrians' Golan Height ka claim has reduced, which means Israel will now remilitarize to bring Golan Heights back under its control. It is now under its control, but it will now try to remove the non-state actors and put it into its records. And also, this will have an indirect bearing on the attack on the Gaza war. What does it mean to America? Your Russia and Iran were the one who were backing Bashar al-Assad. Now, Russia got engaged in Ukraine war, Iran again it got involved in this axis of resistance, etc. Amidst that, it's when the Syrian president got ousted, fled the country, it was a clear indication Russian presence reduced in Syria, which means now America will have higher stakes in Syria or will have a higher chance to play in Syria. Now the Kurds, who are the allies of US, alongside your US and Kurds, will now play and try to play an active role in Syria. What does it mean to Turkey? Now, of all the time, see, Turkey and Syria go very long time back when Syria showed opposition to the Ottoman Empire. Since that time till now, the relationship is similar towards your Turkey and Syria. With Turkey now coming into power, or Turkey-backed HTS or Mohammed al-Jolani coming into power, it means now Turkey will play a stronger role. And one of the things, yes, Syria and Turkey have not had the best of relations, but the one more irritant factor for your Turkey was presence of Kurds in your northern Syria. Now they can say attack those people. And second thing, the Bosphorus Strait, which is controlled by your Turkey, which is very much needed by your Russia, can also be now kept under Turkey's influence and dangle that over your Russia's head. Now your Turkey is playing a role of, we have to bring in inclusive governance in Russia, meaning suddenly it changed its language. And when it has tried to involved in your Astana process, that is bringing peace to your bringing peace to your Syria, and this was held in your Kazakhstan, and they are trying to bring in the UNSC resolution of 2254, meaning bring in post 2015 when Syria was transforming into or moving towards democracy, the same resolution was put in motion. And now when Astana process, which was held in Kazakhstan, was brought in to bring normalcy and peace in Russia, was attended by Turkey, and this Turkey did not criticize or condemn any non-state actors. And one more thing is, now with the Syrian government, that is your Assad government gone, it can attack the Kurds in any way as it likes, which means it has got a free hand, which means there is a new major player which is controlling the Middle East. The Bosphorus Strait, this particular region is so important that this is controlled by Turkey, which is very much needed by Russia. Now Turkey has a leverage on Russia. In fact, Turkey can even have it can even try to develop a relationship with Russia, at the same point of time maintain its stance in Syria, because Turkey has now nothing left to lose, whereas Russia is the one that is more to gain. Or no, rather than more to gain, Russia is the one that will be more to lose if it doesn't have a good relationship with Turkey, and Turkey now has the balance on both sides. That is, it can have a good relationship with the Arab world, at the same point of time it can have peace with Russia. Even when it tries to do both, Turkey has nothing much to lose. So, emerging victorious is Turkey among these. The HTS which has now come in, Mohammed al-Jolani. First and foremost, they are trying to use the Islamist Sunni political jihad, and they have named Mohammed al-Bashir as the interim government for, or the interim head of state for your Syria to the transition. They have also immediately tried to reach out to its neighbors, and in Baghdad and Beirut, this is somewhat mimicking the same moves that your Taliban did in 2020. So they are trying to create a new, if not the political map, whether it changes or not, but definitely the powers have changed in the Middle East. This is it to the changing or reordering of the chess pieces in the Middle East. If you do like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and share it along with your friends. Thank you.